From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now on the Afternoon Edition, a showdown at People's Park in Berkeley as the fight over a controversial student housing project takes a new turn. Good afternoon, I'm Elizabeth Cook in for Ryan today. Just moments ago, our chopper was over the park where police summoned riot gear are standing by on one side of the road while a group of protesters are standing on the other side just outside the barricade. Now, this all began overnight when UC Berkeley sent hundreds of officers to People's Park. Authorities blocked off the street and crews put up large shipping containers. Police also removed several activists and unhoused people from that park. And many of those protesters are now back at that site today, and that's where we find our Sean Chitness live in Berkeley for us. Sean?
Well, Liz, as you explained, that same situation is still unfolding right now. Take a look behind me and you will see a large crowd, one of the largest crowds we have seen all day here on one side of the barricade, and then all of those CHP officers on the other side. And then the progress that has been made throughout the morning, as we've been talking about those shipping containers that were brought in to close off the park. They have been stacked and they have almost closed off one side of the park here as we stand and look at it from Telegraph Avenue. So now let's take a look again at what we saw from above. Those bulldozers able to get in there, do some work, removing dirt. And protesters say that that is part of what worries them. The trees that were planted inside the park, they're concerned about those being removed or taken away. They believe UC Berkeley should not move forward with any major changes to the park until the California Supreme Court rules on the legal matters related to the housing project. Now, advocate groups for People's Park have said that this is an important landmark for the civil rights and free speech movements, and that's why they believe the park should be preserved as it is, with student housing built somewhere else.
Parks are human rights. Students are not sardines. If we have more students, we need more parks too.
The project at the People's Park site is a really important project for the university, but it was a project that was carefully designed to benefit not just students, but also the community at large.
So here's another look at that work that was happening overnight where they were cutting down some of those trees. Protesters who arrived in those early hours were shouting at the officers to leave. Some were arrested, UC Berkeley explaining that they were notified that they were trespassing. The university adds that it has spent millions of dollars along with the city and state to provide housing for those who were living in the park, and that the final plan for this project would include low-income housing as well as an open space that would take up 2/3 of the park in addition to that student housing. Now, one other note from UC Berkeley that they put out today explaining what all is happening, that while there are those legal issues that need to go before the Supreme Court and resolve the aspect of construction continuing, they say that the courts have given them permission to enforce a closed construction zone, and that's why you see the police presence that we have here right now. They also want folks to know that the surrounding streets will likely be closed for the next 3 to 4 days. Liz, back to you.
All right, Sean, thank you so much. And we're following even more breaking news out of Iowa, where police say multiple people have been shot at a high school in Perry. This is what we know so far. Authorities say the suspect in this shooting has died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. We also know at least one of the victims is a school administrator, and 2 of the victims were taken to the hospital. So far, we don't know the extent of their injuries or if other people were hurt in all this. Investigators are expected to release more information later on today. Now, this all happened this morning in the small town of Perry, as we mentioned. That's about 40 miles northwest of Des Moines. Students were getting ready to return to school from winter break. Officials say the shooting did happen before school started, so there were few students and faculty actually on campus. Michael George is following the very latest developments.
Police and firefighters surrounded Perry High School outside of Des Moines early Thursday morning amid reports of an active shooting.
An officer first arrived within 7 minutes of that activation and located multiple gunshot victims.
The incident occurred just as students were returning to school for the first time since holiday break.
School didn't start yet, luckily, so there was very few students and faculty in the building, which I think contributed to a good outcome in that sense.
Close to 600 students attend Perry High School, which was put on lockdown at the time. The school is connected to the middle school, with an elementary school just a few blocks away.
Security has changed dramatically in terms of who's allowed on the school campus, whether it's high school or college, and in the ability to try to detect what is going on in the schools through cameras, outside of the schools. But there is no one-size-fits-all security fix when it comes particularly to this type of education level.
A reunification center has been set up near the school for parents to pick up their children. Authorities say there's no further danger to the public at this time.
Now, this shooting comes just days before the Iowa caucuses, which will kick off the 2024 Republican presidential primary process on January the 15th. Meanwhile, in Oakland, 3 people accused in the deadly shooting of an Oakland police officer, Tuan Le, are in court for their arraignment. This afternoon, we're getting our first look at the 2 other suspects arrested in this case. They are 28-year-old Alan Brown. He is facing murder charges with special circumstances. Police also believe 30-year-old Sabron Russell burglarized a cannabis business just before Officer Le was shot. And investigators believe this man, 27-year-old Mark Sanders, was the shooter. Court records show he has a prior conviction for manslaughter. Now he's facing murder charges with special circumstances. All that combined could carry him to a life sentence without parole. Officer Le was undercover in an unmarked truck early Friday when he was shot responding to a break-in at a cannabis business. He was reversing out of the area when at least one person began shooting. Le was hit in the head and he died at the hospital just a few hours later. The acting Oakland police chief confirmed one of the suspects was arrested with Officer Le's handcuffs and says they are still looking for suspects in Le's murder. Le is the first Oakland police officer killed in the line of duty in 14 years.